Thanks for having me.
Of course. Okay, so I get it that there's two Pope Leo bobbleheads. Can you tell us what they look like and why you decided on the designs?
Yeah, so the first one is based on the introduction when he came out onto the balcony last Thursday uh, and waved to the crowd, and really a memorable moment. And so we wanted to commemorate that moment in bobblehead form. And then we have him in his in the more traditional papal outfit. So yeah, we decided to do two. We were sort of shocked, like the rest of the world, when we found out the Pope was an American,
Hmm.
and decided to come out with two special edition bobbleheads.
Yeah, I'm glad people get options. And the bobbleheads have only been available for a few days now, but how has the feedback been?
Yeah, so it's our best-selling bobblehead of the year so far.
Oh.
We're about 5 months into the year, and uh, people are very excited about the new Pope and are excited to be able to add a bobblehead to their collection.
Have you created bobbleheads of other popes in the past, or are you just doing this because he's American?
So we did a bobblehead of Pope Francis, and that one was really popular as well. We do have a limited number of those still available. There's been bobbleheads of a few other popes in the past, but it's definitely something that is becoming sort of a tradition now when there's new popes, and it doesn't happen very often. So it is an exciting time for people who want to celebrate the Pope and have something special, a bobblehead of the Pope available.
So how do you decide, who you're going to do next? What new bobbleheads you're going to make?
Yeah, so we're always thinking of new ideas. People actually come to the museum here in Milwaukee and put a post-it note on the wall, and they can ask us to do a bobblehead of a person. In a lot of cases, we have to get permission. When it comes to presidents and popes, we don't have to. But we're always thinking of new ideas. We have a lot of bobbleheads in the works, and pretty much every week we're coming out with something new.
Can you tell us some of the other bobbleheads that you guys have made recently? Maybe some of the ones that you have in the works right now?
Yeah, so we have everything ranging from pop culture to politics, movies, comics, you name it. Sports, we have all the MLB, NFL, NBA, and NHL bobbleheads on our website available to purchase. So whether it's the hottest sports star, any president from 1 to 47, we have them all. Yeah, we're working on some really fun ones. We just added a Zoltar bobblehead on our website, Bozo the Clown, Dippin' Dots. So yeah, we always have something new and fun in the works, and we love to do something where they never had a bobblehead before, like Pope Leo or the last three that I just mentioned.
So much variety. Out of all of those things, do you have a favorite? Like, can you pick just one?
Yeah, so people who come to the museum can see our history timeline, which talks more about the history of bobbleheads and about the museum. The first bobblehead that we created was of a Special Olympian named Michael Pohl, who's a manager for the Milwaukee Panthers sports team. So he's the sentimental favorite here because it really kickstarted the idea to have a museum dedicated to bobbleheads.
Yeah, why, how does this even get started? Like, why did you decide to start the Bobblehead Hall of Fame and Museum?
Yeah, so it started with the passion for collecting. Me and the other co-founder amassed a collection of about 3,000 bobbleheads at the time. We also produced the bobblehead of Michael and had a great experience with that. So we left our corporate and retail jobs to go into bobbleheads full time and opened the museum in 2019 after announcing the concept in 2014. And we've been going strong ever since here in Milwaukee, welcoming visitors from across the world and producing unique bobbleheads like the Pope Leo bobblehead and some of the other ones that we just talked about.
Sounds like a way more fun job than working for corporate America. Phil Sklar, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Really appreciate it. I'm sure those Pope Leo bobbleheads are going to fly off the shelves.
Thanks for having me.